All right, I want to do a video over how ball position, swing direction, and low point all correlate. I get a lot of golfers that claim to hit it fat and thin, and without really having a true understanding of what that deeper issue is. We're going to take a look at how the direction the club swings. So it could be out to the right or to the left, and how ball position and low point play a role in that. All right, so what I've got here is an alignment rod that's just folded in half, just to show how the arc works in the swing direction. So if I tilt that down, point it to the right, this would be a right swing direction, or in to out path. I'll just angle that to the left, this would be out to in. So I'm going to take a little closer look here and zoom in and get an idea really how that affects that low point. Okay, so here's the alignment rod, just showing the arc. So right here, I've got the ball placed just in the middle of the stance. And what we're going to see here is that the club is going to hit the ball and then the ground. All right, now if I shift this to the right, we now see that that's touching the ground before the ball. So the low point shifts back as the swing direction shifts to the right. So this would be fat or thin. If it hits the ground, it's going to hit the ground before the ball. If the club doesn't hit the ground, catches it on the upswing. And that's going to send the ball out to the right depending on club face. So this golfer will tend to scoot the ball back in their stance to compensate for this. All right, on the other end of that, if I tilt this to the left, now we see this arc touching the ground after the ball. So if the ball was left in the middle of the stance, the golfer would likely catch it thin or top it. Club hits the ground too late. So this golfer will tend to compensate by moving the ball up in their stance to match the low point to the golf swing. So just keep in mind that swing direction and ball position are going to have effect on that low point. So that was just a little closer look at how that swing direction affects that. So if I were standing here, ball in the middle, and swing to the right, my low point is behind the golf ball. And this applies to chipping too. We see this a lot with chipping, the golfers that will scoot the ball back, the swing direction goes to the right, because they're just trying to match those up subconsciously. If I move the ball forward, that's the golfer that will have a swing direction that's more to the left, because that ball position just kind of matches up. So if you tend to catch the ground before the ball, keep an eye on which swing direction you have. It could be in to out, causing you to catch it fat, or catch it on the way up and catch it thin.